Grand Arena of this season. Pretty exciting, to be honest with you. Um, Pretty exciting indeed. A little bit of I don't know, a little bit of a weird day to be doing it. Obviously, the Grand Arena's got shifted forward a little bit, so we're working on a Wednesday instead of a Thursday morning, which is why I'm a little later than I otherwise would have been. But that's okay. We'll be just fine. Um, we will be just fine. Sorry, I got like a hair in my mouth. Got really, really distracted there. We'll be fine. We will be good. Cantina, we not a ton of energy. We're just fine there. 20 seconds left on that, so we will do that in a second. But let's pick up some shipments real quick, um, just in case this runs till 10, which is my refresh. No worries, buddy. Appreciate you hopping on nonetheless. Enjoy your call. And when it's done, come on back. But no, appreciate it, dude. And good morning. Hope it's a solid morning for you. Hope the cats were in a good mood while you were playing with them earlier. We're gonna grab these because we need those Carbontes. People weren't lying when they said that SRP was a crazy grind. I uh, I underestimated that one. Let's call a spade there. Hey Dan, thank you for the subscription, dude. Thank you. Second month. That's huge. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Dude, honestly, 3v3, we're gonna get back into it. I'm just collecting a little bit of shard shop currency for whatever is there, and then we're gonna get rolling. Um, I guess Zetas. I never thought I'd get to the point, honestly, where the stores were like everything was bought from the stores, but here we are. Beautiful. We'll do that. We'll grab some of these. Yeah, why not? Carbs. Really, that's sick, man. That's a good way to start the day. That is a good way to start the day. GLs on offense or defense? Like, did you stump them with 3v3 Galactic Legends, or what was the deal? How are we doing, Squad Arena? 64. Didn't drop that far, which is interesting. Only set Ray. That's wild. I mean, Ray's a pretty good one in 3v3 to set, to be fair. Still a good one to set in 3v3. Um, but no, that's dope. Good stuff. All right. I'm so close to a G13 digs, and I'm getting very impatient with it, if I'm being honest with you. If I'm being fully honest with you, I'm ready for this grind to be done. I've only like just started. Ooh, 2 for 2. There it is. The game is listening to me. The game is listening. Set him a top secret alliance of Poggle Separatist team. He dropped versus OB Spirit and GAC 3 times. OB Spirit and Droidica. Is that like a sick 3v3 team I didn't know about? Yeah, yeah, no, I know who GDK was. Oh, did I say DACA? No, I meant Droidica. Yeah, I do, believe it or not, I do know what DDK is. Um, Evasion team, it's a bitch. Hey, that's wild. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna just rip some refreshes here. Beautiful. Two. Could be better, could be worse. And let's get a 5 or a 2. I got greedy. That's okay. That's all right. You've dropped it in the past. Yeah, it's one of those things where like you run into this team and you go, oh, this is a good way to do it. I dig it. I dig it. All right, we're gonna take a look at my opponent. Um, three versus CLS, 3PO and 2PO. Honestly, that's a solid team though. That's there's no shame in dropping that battle. No shame in dropping that battle. Um, all right, so my opponent actually has a Relic 7 JKL, JKR as well, Jolie, GMY, the huge. But also has Darth Revan, Vader, a solid CLS team, JTR, Mothma. Malik isn't Relic, which hurts me personally because I'm a big Malik fan. Not a super exciting Geobrute Alpha, and then things drop off reasonably quickly. But very, very, very clearly on their way to JML. If not, already having all the requirements done and maybe just farming for tickets at this point. Who knows? Who knows? But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Fleet, Rebel Fleet, just like mine. I mean, I assume they have MILF. Yeah, there it is. Um, Personally, I've never understood, not never understood, but personally, I don't really like the non-MILF in the starting lineup. Uh, but that might be a personal preference. I just find that you're like putting yourself at a disadvantage for a couple turns. So we'll see what they've put together. We'll see what they've put together. Let's see if they've done any damage too. That'd be nice. Okay, no, nothing. But that is a chunky front line. So Darth Revan, Bastila, and Malik, not geared for speed. 253 isn't very fast. Heavy defense. Uh, hey, RKP. Yeah, it's fine. You're allowed. You're allowed. Man, the Leafs, my man, um, as background, Dan, RKP and I have our teams were on opposing ends of a playoff series, and we crapped the bed for lack of a better word. So Montreal got the W. Oh man, I mean, they played well, don't get me wrong, but the Leafs just played like garbage too. Leafs played like garbage. So I'm a little bitter, but we're okay. We'll survive. So we got Bosk here with, I think it was the two Fets. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't even notice it was a speed set. I just went straight to the stats, but it is. It is. I'm kind of curious. 32 speed. That's fair. 3 speed, like, could be better. Back to GAC, don't want to twist. Honestly, we like my girlfriend and I have been talking about it for since they lost. So anything that's been said, like we've said, my dude, we've said. Back to Grand Arena. Then over here we've got what do we got? All right, we have JML, GMY, and Hoda, which I feel like Sith Eternal should be able to solo. Just hop in, Link, JKL, and GMY, and Sith Eternal should be able to solo it. Um, which kind of feels like a waste of JKL. Okay, so speed effect doesn't affect the Galactic Legend either, so it should be fine. This one I'm a little worried about, just because like 3v3, there's less damage being put on Jolie, and he's kind of bulky, so that's kind of a concern. But we'll get through it. I'm thinking just a JKR um, mirror match there, but bringing in GMY as opposed to Bastila myself. Honestly, the biggest pain with this team is the legendary battle meditation, though. given that counter chance. Like Jolie counters, heals himself like 30% or whatever it is, and it's just a pain. So we'll get probably what we'll do. JKR mirror match and just hope for the best, honestly. Because this is what heals. Yeah, heals for 30%. So that's the plan. We're gonna throw Sith Eternal in here now. We're gonna try this solo out, and then we'll go from there. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's do it. Let's do it. Dan, easy solo, good stuff. All right, so I'm thinking it's just this. It feels weird doing this against JKL, to be honest with you, but I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan. Let's do it. And away we go. I was debating saving C, no, not necessarily saving, but I'd kind of expected to be using it against like a Mothma team. Um, but that's okay. So we're gonna do this, get that link going, link up with GMY. Because we have the ultimate now too, it should help. All right, so much protection. So much protection. We'll just do this. That's fine. Yoda going a million times. Get that protection back, because why not? And we're already at the ultimate. Huh. I'm down. Like I'm down to just flip to ultimate now, but like that protection is kind of gone right now. So I'm trying to see if I can get the banners back. I don't think there's protection recovery once I swap to ultimate form, but there might be. All right, maybe it doesn't matter. All right, so if we flip here, I'm not seeing a way to get that protection back. So I think we're just going to zip zap and call her a day. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I was trying to see if there's a way, like, if my speed was quick enough that we could get to a point where we proc the um, ultimate and still get our second turn immediately. But I'll take 55 banners against JKL. That's absolutely fine. I'm not complaining. Good stuff. 55 banners there. That's solid. Next, probably just gonna run this JKR. Um, I'm thinking we just do our own combo here. I'm debating between Jolie and my own Bastila. Bastila would give more buffs, do more damage. But obviously the revive from Jolie is nice if things go like completely sideways. That's really the thought process there. Bastila would just give a better chance of eating through Jolie's damage. Or not damage, but health. So again, yeah, 85,000 health. So he's chunky. 226 is reasonably speeded. It's reasonable speed anyway for a Jolie. So we'll be doing that. Protection there, that's fine. Yeah, so maybe I'll have to ponder that for a second. Bear with me here, guys. How fast was this JKR? 260. So JKR will be going like reasonably frequently, and then Bastila, not super bulky, 203 speed. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We could also theoretically do these two and bring in Thrawn to fracture Jolie, but that's probably not worthwhile.
Hello there.
Hey, welcome, Pog, General Kenobi. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic morning, and hope you're getting the W's in your grand arenas. This is what I'm thinking we do, guys. That saves Bastila for and Kenobi for a high banner cleanup somewhere, and we go from there. Let's do it. Pog, you're you're getting a king's welcome, which might be a saying. Um, might be a saying. So we're going to just go after Bastila to start. There we go. And Proc Savior, beautiful. Sounds about right. That's fine. We're going to do that. We are going to, we're just going to focus right on Jolie and try to whittle him down. There we go. Yeah, see, that's the counter that I was really trying to avoid. That is the counter I was really, really trying to avoid. So we're going to TM swap here. We're just going to basic. Yeah, the counter is a huge pain. We're going to get rid of Basila. Ugh, so this isn't actually going like swimmingly just yet. Buffs where they can be put, that's fine. We've proc Savior, that's kind of unfortunate. Um, let's see what damage we can do here. Oh, so much health on Jolie. This is a huge pain. Um, no stuns, eh? That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we have this. We'll swap that around. Chip away. Come on, come on, come on. Can we get rid of Jolie here? There it is. All right, we're good. We're good. All right. Whew. So I got a little worked up there, guys. Oh, that sucks. Be nice. Be nice. So we're going to take up Basila. Give buffs where we can. That's fine. Ugh. There it is. Turn meter over. We are going to get a little bit of protection back on Yoda. See if we can at least get that banner back. There it is. Hmm. All right. I think even a basic's gonna kill JKR here, which is a huge pain. I really want Jolie to attack first, hopefully. At least he gets that banner. 3 full, 1 full protection. At least we got through JKR, guys. That's that's a W in and of itself. All right, now I can catch up on the the chat. Turns out you completely forgot how to 3v3. Yeah, honestly, I think everyone, as RKP said, I think everyone did. Um, it was JKR. Yeah, it was a lot of health. Okay, so the back wall is nothing too exciting. CLS here, Malik here, uh, Vader here, Darth Maul against Phoenix. Bastila led with Kanan and Fulcrum. Honestly, I dig that. I dig that. I oh, I hadn't really thought about that, but Bastila with Kanan. Kanan would be a fun one. I was always thinking Kenobi, but Bastila would be solid. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so let's deal with this Darth Revan. This Darth Revan's really the last like spooky thing here. I think Marauder could be the third and save Malik because we could probably blap for the 100K that we need here right off the bat. Yeah, that's sick. Well, let me know how that team goes. I am curious if you can get if you can get a solid banner W with that, that would be sick. All right, so our Darth Revan and our Bastila are faster. As I said, Marauder should be able to take out Malik. And we'll go from there. I don't want to have to waste my own Malik on a gear 11. So we're going to do it. We're going to do this and see what happens. You ended up having to three-shot a Shock, Echo, and fives. Honestly, I put that on my own defense, so I'm kind of hoping for the same results there. Put that on my own defense. Let's give this a go, guys. Let's see what happens. And then we have some fun from here. Hey, Wolf, how's it going, dude? All right, let's drop some fear. Let's hopefully, yeah. All right, so we got the expose and stuff on Malik. So let's roll from there. But Wolf, how are you doing, dude? How are things? Let's get this big hit, guys. Let's fingers crossed we just delete Malik here. Call it a day. I didn't. There it is. All right, beautiful. 205. It wasn't even in doubt. Yeah, like straight up, what do you guys think of 3v3? I know a lot of people hate it. A lot of people hate it. So I'm just kind of curious. We're gonna get some shocks going because we don't have corrupted battle meditation. Beautiful. Some big hits here. Let's go. Or not. Or not. Get rid of Revan. Perfect. Okay. And there it is, Bastila. 53 banners. Darth Revan team. Let's solve it. Honestly, I like it as a change of pace. I forget who I was talking about this with. I think it was Lysol. Um, that like I would like it if it was like once every couple months, but just not once every other month. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at with it personally. So here we'll just rip CLS up here, see what's on defense, and do it from there. It's challenging, it's different, makes you think outside the box. Um, just have 28 teams for this round is nuts. But yeah, RKP, I kind of agree. I kind of like the thinking outside the box and restructuring teams, but not all the time. If it was once in a while, or if they had other game modes where three characters were, a valid way, it would be or like a valid team and composition. It would be more useful. Um, Crushed your GAC, good stuff. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat, and then I'll hop into this battle. 28 teams is nuts, though. Uh, and 40 teams is crazy. It's like 120 tunes just for defenses. Hey, welcome Inferno. Did you end up getting the win, Inferno? I saw your battle, but your opponent hadn't gone yet, so hopefully you got the W. Tried to solo. Oh snap, Nerd Cookie, thank you for the raid. Um, thank you for the raid. Um, Nerd Cookie. I hope your Grand Arena went well. Hey, Slug, how's it going? How is it going? Hey, thanks for the follow, Slug. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Amazing. Hey, and Gav. Hey, everyone's here this morning. The magic of 3v3, perhaps. Good stuff. Sorry, Pog. I'm catching back up. Tried to solo first with JKL. I'm assuming this is the Shock T team. And then you went in with CLS and finally cleared it up with Padme. That's uh, that's wild. How are things? Um, they're good. They're good. Um, you know, we soloed a JKL with Sith Eternal Emperor, which is probably the most satisfying thing I've done since getting JKL, or not JKL, Sith Eternal, sorry. And so that was wild. But let's do this. Let's hop in. Let's get rid of these bounty hunters. And let's go from there. So we're just going to get a stun off the bat. There it is. Clear that. There it is. Okay. Maybe get a stun here. No, that was getting greedy. That's fine. Still no stun. That's fine. Peel back turn meter. Get rid of Django. That's fine. There it is. Burning. Counters. Thank you. Redo that stun. Countering once again. Boba's down. Love it. Love it. That's a dodge. That's a pain. All good though. And bounty hunters are effectively toast. He hasn't attacked. Yeah. Oh, right, Helix. Yeah, the auto deploy. Right. Um, RKP, your opponent auto deployed and attacked you. I feel like that's a pretty ill-fated attack. If you dropped off everything, did I lose a protection banner there? I didn't even notice. I feel like that's a pretty ill-fated attack, though. If you've left all your best tunes on defense and you're just like pretty much SOL. Beautiful. So my opponent did not bring in his rebel or their rebel team, but they did leave Houndstooth. So I'm kind of curious what they'll do up against this. I'm kind of hoping Bomber throws a wrench in their plans, and we'll go from there. Yes, Felix, absolutely. I will take a look at your roster once we're done with this GAC to show a few things off. I'm sure. Which I mean, I was there, so I kind of know. But good stuff. Absolutely down. So Malik will solo this. Imperial troopers will take this out. Um, we'll have some fun here. And Vader probably there. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So let's do Malik first, just for the fun. And then let's roll. Let's roll. Beautiful. That's fine. Let's do that. There we go. Resisted the blind. I like it. I like it. I mean, it doesn't really matter who we hit to start. How's the GAC going? It's going well so far. So, not sure if you caught it at this when you joined, but opponent dropped JKL, GMY, and Hoda as a team, and we were able to solo it quickly with Sith Eternal. Lost protection, but hey, soloing JKL not so bad. Um, you waited for your opponent to attack. They left two teams of Ewoks, G8 to G11 in the back. Um, So I mean, I assume that that was just like a good chance for you for protection or for banner recovery, right? Like you probably were able to beat up on those Ewoks pretty savagely, um, as people tend to do with Ewoks. But that's huge. Hey, Yannick, how's it going, buddy? How's your Grand Arena going? How is the my beloved Rebel account doing? Hope hope it's going well, and Tom as well. Welcome. Inferno, yes, happy Pride Month all. Um, absolutely. There it is. Zalbar is down. We are Dark Infused times three. We are ready to do some damage. Just like that. There goes mission. Karth trying to do his thing, but alas, no such luck. No worries, no worries. Hey, of all reasons to to be MIA, vacation is a fantastic one. Um, yeah, definitely some serious banner recovery other than those uh two slips. Honestly, as we learned with Seth's stream last night, are you really streaming if you don't do a Malik solo? So no, that was huge. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. For those of you that are new-ish to the channel, just gonna do a quick about me, I suppose, and then we'll finish off Grand Arena. Sitting at about 3.1 thousand galactic power. Had it at literally 3909998 to go into this. and Inferno. It's once you have Malik. Once you have Malik, you need to solo with Malik. Until then, yeah, you're soloing with characters you've got. So I guess it's more as long as you do a solo, you're good to go. Finally picked up Sith Eternal. Hey, Schmuck, how's it going? Hope your Grand Arena is going well, and we're good. But yeah, so we finally got Sith Eternal. Working on my Rebel fleet right now. Range Trooper is just kind of a side farm. But yeah, sitting at about 3 mil GP. Having some fun in what is now Division 8. What is now Division 8. um, but yeah, that was just a quick about me, and appreciate everybody for coming out. So we're gonna run this quick. I could arguably do a Vader solo here. Auto deploy on your main and then nothing bad on the alt. Oh, Inferno, don't worry. I'm not saying anything until we do the roster review. Don't you worry. And Tom, only use GLs for solos because you don't take risks. Yeah, I mean, if you have a GL, that's beautiful. That's what you got to do with it. So that's amazing. Um, we'll run this. I think we'll probably. Do we bring in Palpatine? I don't know. I don't know. Um, like Vader could probably do this himself. I'm thinking nothing too crazy. We got Spy, um, Poggle, and GBA should get a big hit. The only thing I don't like about 3v3 is you don't get to stack quite as many Force Crushes, um, which isn't obviously my favorite thing in the world. But that's fine. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a Vader solo, um, and see what happens. Jokingly says, "What's the worst that could happen?" All right, so we are going to Merciless Massacre first because we don't have the lead from from Palpatine. So that's 4 dots. That should be enough, but we're going to chip away or just kill Poggle. That's fine. Spy's dead too. All right, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. 56 banners, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You need to put up 15 squads on D. And first opponents with auto deploy. Yeah, honestly, it's gonna take some time to get used to the new Grand Arena configurations or squad requirements for a lot of the upper divisions, right? Like it's gonna take a lot of tinkering to know just how much you can hold back and how much you can put down, as well as expect what other people will also be doing. That as well. The day change was nuts. And really, I almost didn't. Honestly, I almost didn't like lock into Grand Arena because I forgot. I noticed Monday morning, but then by like 3 or 4 o'clock on Monday, I'd kind of forgotten, and it wasn't until late in the day that I was like, oh no, I got to go join. So it definitely takes a lot of it's out of your normal routine, right? So it takes a lot of actual like thought, like conscious effort to make sure that you're hitting those milestones, right? Honestly, Slug, that's a good way of thinking about it. That is a good way of thinking about it. Happy to be able to soak your feet in it and kind of get a feel for it um, before going back to 5v5. So for this, we have Chirpa. I don't expect him to be too bulky. Yeah, not bad. Um, Wicket, Wicket. So 40K there, and then we got Ewok Elder, maybe Chunky. I'm thinking just Imperial Troopers for this. Bastila GK would have been a decent one as well, just for like protection and like full protection, full health banners. But I'm thinking these guys just because why not? Honestly, for me, to an extent, yes. But that's because in my work calendar, I kid you not, I have set reminders for things so that if I'm like heads down working on something, I remember, okay, it's getting close to 5 o'clock because like roster lock for me is end of day. Like I have a notification that pops up, takes me 2 seconds to log into my phone and join, and then get back to work. Um, but all of those notifications are for Tuesday, Thursday. So for me, it was more of a I was just busy on a Monday and almost forgot. But no, going over time, like it's not going to be a huge deal. For me, it was specifically just I got heads down with work and honestly forget what day it is to an extent. Um, so yeah, it was Monday, Tuesday. I got a notification and didn't have to do anything. All right, let's do this Imperial Troopers run. I'm gonna try to catch up on chat as well. Yeah, I mean, auto deploys happen. They happen. At least auto deploys are better than forgetting to put all of your defense up. That's always the worst one, where you start putting defense, maybe you get sidetracked, maybe you think you completed it, and you go back and you're like, oh, I didn't set a fleet. That for me is the worst. Yeah, honestly, and if it ruins your banner count, it's harder to get to Kyber, and just like everybody loses. No, I feel that. So we're gonna do this. There it is. Um, we'll drop that there, because why not? Let's just go straight after Elder. Done. Wicket. Done and done. Beautiful. 54 banners. Nice and clean. Easy peasy. Randam's opponent on his alt set a single team of low gear Jawas. That's that's amazing. It's savage, but it's amazing. I mean, because at that point, so walk me through this. At that point, like if we go back to this, you're not gonna get. Also, I didn't realize I didn't have sound on. My bad, guys. Hopefully that's a little bit more. There, I was recording something yesterday, didn't want the background sound, and forgot to throw it back on. So now we should get a bit of game music. Um, but so walk me through that. So you wouldn't get any offense win banners, but your opponent wouldn't get set defense banners. So obviously you're up by 28 off the bat, but then you also get Conqueror, right? Okay, I didn't think you get the offense win, but I guess maybe you do. Okay, good stuff. Well, that's dope then. That's that's perfect. It can't work on feats. Yeah, that would do it. Speaking of which, I actually didn't look at feats this time around, so bear with me, everyone. Win 6 Grand Arena battles, beautiful. Rogue One, they're on defense. Rebel Fighters, not gonna happen. All right, we're good. We're not missing out on anything. Good to go. Yeah, actually, I think it will too. I mean, in their month ahead or event calendar, it looked like it was going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday the whole time, which is fine. I just have to adjust my reminders. I guess it gives you max banners for the offense wins. I didn't think it did personally. I thought you kind of were out of luck there, but if it does, that's fantastic news. Um, that's fantastic news. Yeah, I'm glad that this wasn't an auto deploy um, as well. So from a banner perspective, but I mean, them not setting a defense is even better for banners, perhaps. Oh, Slug, they did? Okay, good stuff. They made an announcement that it was a mistake, but they can't change it mid-season. So next season we'll go back to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Um, good stuff. Good, good, good. All right, so we've got this Hera team. Um, obviously it's nothing too spooky, and we got a couple things left. Could theoretically just do the Bastila Kenobi for full banners. Could do Palps, Maul. You guys know how much I love Maul. Or we could do Thrawn Maul. I don't think a Maul solo is gonna happen. unfortunately. But we have some options here, and then we got Fleet chilling up in that top corner. Um, chilling up in that top corner. 452 defense. That's bulky. That's bulky. Hey, Inferno, good stuff. So we're gonna do this. Probably, I'm kind of thinking we got to bring in like the whole Rebel outfit, even though my wedge is like arguably just dead weight. Arguably just dead weight. Just 'cause I don't really know what I'm looking at. It's a Gear 12 Hound's Tooth. That's not too crazy. Um, yeah, I wonder how much they're able to tinker with things between rounds. Like I'll accept it that it's tough, for sure. But I am curious a little bit to know what they could actually do. That is a fast ship. Umbar Starfighter, once you get five relic, is fast. Then we got Rex as well. Not as fast. All right, this is a decent little fleet. We'll have some fun with it. Probably won't get max banners on this one, but they won't either. We'll be good to go. Wedge. I don't know if we need you, buddy. I don't know if we need you. What do you think, guys? Bring in Wedge or short man this? Kind of thinking we do this, but my fleet itself isn't fantastic, so who knows? We got the relics on Han and Chewie, but that's really about it. Yeah. All right, short man it. The chat has spoken. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I mean, realistically, if I'm calling Wedge in at that point, it is purely for an assist. So it's all good. So we're just gonna do that. We'll dance. That's fine. There it is. Ah, couldn't buy the protection off. That's fine. We'll just focus on Umbaran. Try to get fives out of here. Chill. All right, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, we'll just bring in the little one. Can't get an assist. That's all right. There it is. Just can't buy an assist today, guys. Can't buy an assist today, but Umbaran is gone. Cleanse that. Beautiful. And then I will catch up on the chat in a minute. But for a second, I gotta focus. Gotta focus. So we're just gonna do that. There's no breach, so could theoretically do that, or we can just basic. Honestly, we're gonna bring in Cassian. Why not? There it is. Just want to get rid of that before he drops his seismic charge. And let's get after Rex. Honestly, I don't remember getting an ability block on Y-Wing, but that is okay. Cleanse that. There we go. Pick that up. We're fine. Here we go. Bring in everybody. Beautiful. And there it is. That should be full banners. 67. Beautiful. Okay, good to go, guys. Good to go. And now I can catch up on the chat again. CG is down. They need to change it. Yes, we touched on that. If you get the wedge, yeah. If I got the wedge, I was in big trouble. I agreed. Honestly, it comes down to like just seeing that 452 GP and being like, I don't know what they could have back there. Like maybe Falcon comes in, which obviously under Chimera is not as big a deal, but still could have been spooked. Could have been spooky anyway. So I was just like, the unknown is scary, but yeah, holding off wedge. Holding off wedge was a good idea. How often do I get to the last reinforcement? Almost never. Almost never. Daishi, if the each event is a single event in their coding, they can't just break it up. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the way I saw it as well. But I mean, if they knew it was an error, they could have probably turned Grand Arena off and then just started it back up on the 31st, so that roster lock happened on the Tuesday, right? Like if they knew at the time, they could have been like, "Oh, we're turning it off, we're starting it back up." So that at least their start date, assuming that's just a variable, is shifted. But all good, guys. It's really not the end of the world. It's kind of weird. This obviously my schedule down below is like completely inaccurate for the next month, but it's all good. All good. Not the end of the world. Uh, I kind of want to use Maul. We'll lose a couple banners perhaps, but I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna go Thrawn Maul and have some fun. First in the basic. That's fine. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Swap that over here. Take out. Oh, I thought they were gonna. I thought that would take out Chopper. That's fine. Fracture Ezra, or kill Ezra, and dodge. There it is. So still got the full banners, and Maul is way more fun than Bastila and Kenobi. As much as I love Kenobi, Maul is just like a little bit better. A little bit better. So that's it, guys. That is a fairly solid score, I would imagine. Um, Only banners I really regret losing were, I guess I lost one on CLS that I wasn't aware I lost going up against this, but clearing Darth Revan, JKR, and JKL, not the worst things in the world, guys. Not the worst things in the world. If we hop into Squad Arena, I did actually see a team. I kind of want to try to solo. Um, I might have. I might have. My opponent hasn't gone yet. Opponent hasn't gone yet, but I'm liking the score. I'm liking what we were able to do. Soloed with C, soloed with Malik, soloed with Vader. A couple twos. Um, we might be okay. We might be okay. But we'll find out in a bit. So Inferno, you wanted me to check out your roster. So I'm gonna need your friend code or ally code so that we can do that. Um, but happy to hop in there and take a peek while we wait for that to get set up. What do y'all think about us blasting a Galactic Republic to fleet to some form of potential usability? Because I'm thinking it might be a not half bad idea. But we'll come back to that after we check out Helix's big news. Allies, let's do it. 629. 276. We are going to take a look. Boom. There it is. I don't even know if I need to go further. I don't even know if I need to go further. It is beautiful. That there is a relic, Kylo Ren unmasked. Congrats, Inferno. That's huge. The the first relic is always the most satisfying. So congrats. And on crew is fantastic. Crew is fantastic. As you guys can tell, as you all can tell, Inferno is going after SLKR pretty heavily. So that's big. And this is obviously uh, a huge deal. So anyway, congrats, Inferno. That is fantastic. I don't know if I have a sound alert for like congrats, but if I do and somebody feels like clicking it, then you know, I'd appreciate it. Pog, this is your time to shine if you're still here. Hey, welcome, Wild Bill. I didn't know you were here as well. Um, but yeah, that's Relic Crew is fantastic. Yeah, Schmuck, I'm definitely down to look at rosters. We were first and foremost congratulating Helix on that relic, but absolutely down to take a peek at the old roster. Um, and then a solid, like Ty Silencer early game. Like this is gonna be nuts too. This is wild. Yeah, exactly. This is nuts. Um, so fast too. I forgot how fast Silencer is. That's huge. Mm-hmm. No, that's what I was looking at. So like bulky, fast, likes to hit. It's I don't know why I kept scrolling, but it's a great ship. Congrats. Inferno, I believe this is your main, right? This is your only account, I think. Maybe not. It's the only one I've seen you stream anyway. But either way, that's huge. Just need to get a capital ship to match, but I'm sure Finalizer is on its way. Isn't that just like the landing shuttle or like Kylo's shuttle or something like that? Um, yeah, I think it's just like Kylo Ren's shuttle. Kylo Ren's command shuttle. Sorry, I forgot command. um, Speaking of which, gonna need to get on the command shuttle grind at some point, but that's a problem for another one. Can't have a main if you don't have an alt. That's fair. I mean, is that just semantics at that point? But no, I agree. Hey Dan, appreciate it. Appreciate the full clear. Appreciate the insight and for you hanging out. And thank you again for the sub. Really appreciate it. Have a fantastic rest of your day, dude. All right, guys. Shmuck, as I said, definitely happy to take a look at accounts if you want me to scroll through that roster, see some of your sweet characters. In the meantime, I am gonna activate Negotiator. Yeah, no worries, no worries, no rush. We're gonna see how much we can activate right now. Because finally have the get to activate Negotiator, kind of a big deal for me anyway. So we're gonna activate this. Boom. Beautiful. All right. Finally got Negotiator. That is a lot of galactic power added very, very quickly. Uh, but we're rolling. We'll just we'll just do that. Beautiful. Yeah, it's exciting stuff. I'll deal with the materials in a minute, but for now we're just gonna bring this up. I'm still like 30 shards short on Anakin. I think I'm at like 73 exactly. Yeah, so 27 shards short. We'll get there in a minute. But 7-star there will be tasty as well. Last but not least, this isn't gonna be a flashy. This isn't gonna be a flashy fleet, but it'll be decent all the same. Fantastic. All right, guys, let's take a look at Schmuck's accounts. That was my arguably almost as exciting as the Grand Arena Challenge for me, or championships for me today, was getting Negotiator finally unlocked. All right, let's do it. 928. Beautiful. Let's search it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love that Ray and Malevolence, honestly. Um, I will be. I will be out of absolutely out of Division 8. Absolutely. Hey, Schmuck, is the Relic 8 on Supreme Leader Kylo new? I kind of feel like I knew about this, but at the same time, if I didn't, congrats. That is huge. Congrats on the Relic 8. What's going to Relic 8 next, Ray? 2 weeks ago, yeah. So I feel like I probably knew about it, and I apologize for having forgotten about it. But no, that's huge. All the same. And if I said congrats before, take my congratulations again. Relic 8 is awesome. Is Ray next? Or are you gonna do something else like Gas or something? Maybe Vader. Yeah, that would work too. Um, it would help if Vader was Relic 7 to get him to Relic 8. But I'm sure you're working on that. If we just keep scrolling through. Hoarding relic mats right now. Fair enough. Where is he? There. Okay. You know what I'm gonna say about Maul, but I feel like you're working on Sith Eternal right now. Maybe not. But if you are, obviously Maul is just gonna come up as part of that. And that's huge. That's good stuff. But yeah, the Relic 8 on Supreme Leader, Kylo Ren is amazing. Absolutely huge. And then just love both Malevolence and Negotiator. Big stuff. Well, congrats again on the Relic 8. We're gonna take a look at your other account. Um, and see what's what. And see what is what. What are you hoarding for on your main, Schmuck? Oh, you're working on JML. Sorry, I missed that. Missed that. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna go here. There it is. A solid fleet rank. Um, I don't think you can move up in fleet until you've been knocked down further. I think that's the rule when you hit that rank. Nice. All right, getting Supreme Kylo to Relic. Good stuff. Uh, have fun working on the alt. I hear that those alt challenges are way worse than Sith Eternal Emperor, so I don't envy you having to go through those. Um, but obviously gas is huge. That's Relic 7 Grievous is tasty as well. What's next on this account after the alt on SLKR? You've got Relic 4 on Watt already, so you could theoretically start working on Jedi Master Kenobi. Oh, see? Okay. Perfect. So you're going kind of two completely separate routes from here, eh? One is going for Luke, and then the other is going for Palpatine. I like it. I dig it. There's a nice like whatever the opposite of symmetry is on that. The word escapes me right now. The word escapes me. And then fleet. I assume you've got both. Um, ooh, there we go. I was gonna say I assume you got both of those. Um, Hawks as well. Fantastic. Good stuff. Asymmetry. That's probably it. Yeah. There we go, guys. Expanding our vocabulary in the chat. I dig it. Expanding our vocabulary. I should have known that though. That's embarrassing. That's huge though. Yeah, it's honestly it's a great idea having C on one and JML on the other, and kind of being able to learn the ins and outs as well as what counters each. You'll be a master tactician by the end of it. You'll be the new Thrawn. No, I dig it. It's good stuff. Discount. You do crazy stuff on. I mean, I love the relic on Canderous. I'm not. I don't know if that qualifies as crazy, but I hear Canderous absolutely just like evaporates people when he gets the relic. So that's awesome. The Zeta on Maul is fantastic as well. Love it. Love it. I hope you use him as a lead somewhere. That evasion with Sidious is would be would be a hoot. No, that's sweet. That's sweet. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. G12 and the Zeta on really. I didn't even notice. I wish she was more relevant. Oh, I wish she was more relevant. Unaligned Force user. Maybe she will be relevant now. Which gets me to a completely separate topic. Before we dive into Slug's profile. But just bear with me here for just a second. And I apologize, guys. This is going to be spoilers for episodes 7, 8, and 9 for those of you who haven't watched them. Um, but was Ray really an unaligned Force user? Like, actually, though? Like, look at the title of her ultimate. Look at the title of her ultimate. Does that really align with an unaligned Force user? I guess. But, like, trained under Luke Skywalker, has all the ancient Jedi texts. Like, I would say she was more a Jedi than Kylo was a Sith. But that's me being pedantic. Maybe that's on me. I mean, I get it. I was just saying that Jedi is in her ultimate. That wasn't like my entire argument here. But she was trained in the ways of the Jedi. I think she talks about wanting to be a Jedi, although I'd have to go rewatch the movies. Um, I think it's like implied that the Jedi Order lives on through her. Um, I don't know. Like it's fine. It is what it is. Maybe I'm just being sour. But I don't know. I that one struck me as weird. It bothers me more than Kylo not being a Sith because like like Snoke isn't really a Sith, but I don't know. I could go either way on Rey, I guess. It struck me as weird, and I apologize if that bothers people. Hey Sluggy, oh this is the little one, eh? The alt. Yeah, good stuff. I love it. I love Dark Trooper at Gear 7. And also all of the Jedi that like come to her and speak to her. I don't know if they would if she wasn't a Jedi herself, but that's fine. It's fine. It's really not the end of the world. Honestly, Slug, I kind of assumed I was going to be clicking into your big account. So when I saw this terrifying arena squad, I was like, what have I done? And then it clicked. And then it clicked. Nah, this is great. The baby sluggy. Um, Love it. I think you said you were going Sabine over Chopper too, right? Yeah, Sabine's there. And Chopper is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Yeah, I love it. Honestly, I'm personally on my own alt going Sabine over Chopper as well. So, you know, we're we're brothers in that anyway. But yeah, honestly, I love Sabine. Sabine is fantastic. She's a ton of fun. Um, so much fun. And the armor shred is like underrated. I love the armor shred. Um, I've started using her actually on my like main for the Secrets and Shadows event or whatever it's called. In the armor shred stacks, just big deal. First 7-star, yes, Zeb. Which means you can participate in raids now, Slug. Congrats. That's awesome. Um, are you actively farming? I assume you're actively farming Dark Trooper, right? Or did you start this early enough that you were able to just get 3-star from the marquee event? I don't see Bad Batch, so I'm kind of assuming you're actively farming Dark Trooper, um, and just bringing in like Phoenix for Thrawn and stuff for an Empire lineup. But hey, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Wild Bill, yeah, I'll take a look at that in a minute. Actively farming Dark and Gideon. I mean, at least Gideon is Cantina. So like, while it's still a 1 shard, at least it's a Cantina shard. It could be worse. 19 days old, so you missed the Bad Batch marquees. Yeah, honestly, your account's not that far behind mine, and mine's been like 2 months. So, but as we talked about yesterday, I haven't done Galactic War in about a week, so that's on me. But otherwise, this is huge. This is awesome. I actually love the fact that you're going for Dark Trooper early. Um, it's gonna be cool to have that like huge damage dealer as like the linchpin of every squad you've got going forward, going forward. There we go. Um, oh yeah, mods. Early game mods like make me laugh when you like look at them with like a later game viewpoint and go, oh, a 3 dot mod, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's probably all that was available. But now Sluggy, love it. I'll stay up to date with this account through your streams and and stuff. But that's fantastic. Let me know what mileage you get out of Sabine instead of Chopper. I'm doing likewise, but I might be a little slower than you on that front. All right, Wild Bill. And what are you gonna do for a fleet slug? Just while I'm typing this in. Um, are you on Rebels or you're gonna just like go for an Empire fleet, try to run with Bomber and see what happens? Lambo Calrissian. Wild Bill, I feel like we've talked about this. Lambo is from like the Packers, right? Like that's a Packers shout out. Not a Green Bay fan myself necessarily, but I love the shout out all the same. Love the shout out all the same. Darth Revan. Hey, we're actually close in Galactic Power, so we might face each other at some point. Pretty quick on Darth Revan, I dig it. Any particular reason you haven't like rolled any of these that are maybe at like a +4? Okay, that's already at +5. Um, or just kind of waiting for the right mods. Like you could realistically roll this some more, right? Um, get that fifth. Any reason why you haven't done so, or just you're doing it on other characters right now? Like maybe if I go to BSF, it's gonna be nope. I was gonna be like, oh, maybe there'll be like a 6A mod on BSF or something. I would get BSF a little quicker, my friend, um, personally, but all good. No, you just haven't. That's fair. That's fair. And then obviously saving get one to get Malik to 7 star, and then obviously the relics after that. What's your plan for this account next? Where are you going next? Are you going Galactic Legend, SLKR, Sith Eternal, anything like that? Oh, hey, well, congrats on the Malik unlock then. That is huge. It's game changing. Malik is so good. I can't tell you the number of times I've in arena where I've had like just Malik at the end, just absolutely laying waste to an entire team. But no, honestly, get Malik geared up. Enjoy your amped up Sith Eternal team, or not Sith Eternal, Sith Empire team, and go from there. No, that's huge. Congrats on Malik. Um, just here we go. Yeah, I just want to check here what fleet you're running. Honestly, I love Chimera as a capital ship. I wish they were a little more viable, like Chimera and the Imperial fleet, I guess. Like long term. Obviously, Negotiator and stuff, at least in my experience, kind of has its way with it. But it is still such a fun fleet to use. I loved also early game tie advanced and bigs together. The target lock, just stacking that protection up and up and up, is obviously a big plus. So I assume you have bigs as a reinforcement coming in and then laying on a pretty thick taunt. I'm sure that this isn't news to anybody or like a novel idea, but I love pairing Scimitar with Houndstooth as like the first reinforcement, just to get the Houndstooth assists and keep debuffs off, or counters and keep debuffs off of it. Just kind of increases the longevity of your tank. I'm also a Maul like fanatic though, so any chance to use Maul and I absolutely roll it. Scimitar, Biggs, Kylo's command shuttle, and Slave are your reinforcements. Yeah, exactly. So as I said, it wasn't a novel idea, but just something to think about. For those that maybe perhaps had not. Anytime, any chance I get to plug Maul, I'd take it. I take it every time. This is awesome, guys. That is awesome. Wild Bill, and honestly, as I said, love the Lambo shout out in the username. Personally, a Bills fan, so like go Bills. But hey, Packers are a very respectable team, and I hope everything works out with Aaron Rodgers because it was looking a little murky at the start of the offseason there. Let's take a look and see if my opponent has attacked. Sometimes they attack right away once they see that I have done so, but no such no such luck today. That's a bummer. Definitely don't hate the Bills. Hope it, honestly, so was I. That was my goal. Super Bowl was Bills pack. Obviously didn't play out that way, but Kansas City is so good. So like, what can you do? What can you do? All right, guys. So we are going to probably raid somebody. I think. I gotta get ready for work. A little bit of trash talk in the chat. I love it. Slug, you're a Bills fan too. Hey, good stuff. I take it from our chat the other day that you might be a Montreal fan, though, for hockey, or at least you were supporting RKP in his um, misguided fanship. But anyway, guys, hey, Blanky, thank you for joining. I think we'll raid. We're probably gonna raid Dan, who looks like he's just started. Appreciate you are a Montreal fan. Good stuff. Hey, thanks, Yannick. No, dude, thanks for coming out. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. As I said, I think we're gonna raid Dan. If everyone's cool with that, Dan Goodenough. And we'll go from there. But everybody, good luck with your own grand arenas. Hope everything goes well. Hope 3v3 treats you all kindly, and we'll go from there. For those of you that followed today, thank you. And we are gonna start this raid. We got the countdown going, and we'll go from there. And until next time, guys, which will be Friday morning, so same time on Friday. Again, good luck with your Grand Arenas and have a fantastic rest of your week. Later.